Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, I welcome you all. And to all my beautiful existing subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all your love and support. I'm excited. Today is 10:10, and we are going to look at some energies coming in. So let me get myself situated. Get yourselves a cup of tea, cup of coffee, a favorite beverage. Hopefully, you're not driving, and we get started. Hmm. Good morning, Tracy. I'm trying to simply get it working here so I can start typing. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it. Hold on. You guys are doing really good waiting up for me. You would think I would have figured all of this out by now. Hmm. If not, we will have to kind of make do. And I won't be editing it. That's the thing with going live. That's the thing with going live. There are no edits. We'll see. I was hoping to be able to type up here. All right, there we go. Yay. Yay, I managed it. So now I'll be able to see you guys closer to me. All right. So I have a few more people joining in. That's wonderful. Hey, Shells. Nice to see you. Hello, Jillian. And hi, Chitra. Wow, a lot of my 33-day gratitude people are here. Wonderful. Mm. So, is the sound okay? The sound's okay. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll begin now. Yes. Thank you. So, what I want to first start by telling you is what is this actually if you're seeing the numbers 1010? Yes, we'll be doing the reading today for 1010. But first is if you are seeing the numbers 1010, I've done a, thank you, Tracy. I have done a video on 1010, and thank you, Jillian. But I want to remind us all here, up here, angels are saying you're on the right path. Your thoughts and emotions at this time are highly, highly magnetic, whether you're male or female. So pay attention to your thoughts. You know, we always must pay attention to our thoughts and feelings. But at this point, if you're seeing the 1010, and especially today as the 1010 portal, it's saying that your thoughts are magnetic. Okay. And when we are questioning, am I on my path because things are just not working out, things are just very different, angels are saying you are on the right path. Now, the key is the angels are saying that stay true to your soul's calling. If your soul is saying, do this, do that, and you keep resisting it, then you're resisting a new cycle. And before the ones and the tens, we have the nines, right? So we have the nines, which is all about chaos, wisdom, understanding. Okay. So when you are staying true to your soul's calling and you're coming from your place of alignment, okay, the best that we can, then the universe is going to completely support you. When we say the universe has not been supporting us, the universe is supporting you, but universe is going to support you 100% when you are in your soul's truth. Archana, how do I know you're in my soul's truth? You go into your heart space and your heart says yes to things. Your heart says, yes, you know what? Even though everybody else is saying I shouldn't do this, this is what I'm called to, therefore I'll do that. That's your soul's calling. Okay. Well, this one I will talk about at the end. That 1010 heralds a new beginning. 10 in tarots are completions, meaning 10, Wheel of Fortune. You know, you get the 10 of Swords, ending of a cycle and start of a new. 10 of Wands, ending of a heavy burden and start of a new. 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness and everything that you dreamed of. 10 of Pentacles, material security, material prosperity, right? So tens are about heralding a new beginning. So what we're going to do is we are going to explore, with the first part of the reading is going to be messages that angels, your guides, want you to know as this cycle is unfolding. What may be some of the things or key highlighted points besides these general 1010 messages that are coming in, right? That'll be the first part of the reading. And then the second part of the reading I'm going to look at is going to be, what are these fresh new starts? If you can get some peek into the future and have a look at what these new starts are going to be. So that's what I have. That's what we're going to begin. I will bring the microphone closer. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Yukta. Hopefully this is better. You can set the intention as I'm shuffling the decks, as I'm asking the question on what this 1010 portal is bringing for the collective, those who are tuning in. You can simply ask in your heart, what is it specifically for me, angels? And you'll know. Two messages for the 1010 portal. Wow. Thank you. I was just saying that already, angels. I mean, I was already saying that. Okay. What's the first message? Let me have a look at the second one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. The first one is the Daffodil Fairy. And it says here, new beginnings. Was I not just saying that 1010 brings in new beginnings? So 1010 is bringing a new start. I'm seeing here a lot of yellow, and this is the number 10, okay? Number 10 on the 1010. Please have a look at this. Yes? Okay? So that's pretty much what we're saying here. There's a lot of yellow, so I'm seeing abundance, I'm seeing prosperity, I'm seeing happiness. I'm also seeing with the sun's energy, I'm also seeing like inner child play. Like finally you'll be able to come out and play, like be playful, be lighthearted. A child is very light. They don't carry burdens of what they should wear, how they should look, how they should talk. They're just in the moment. So I'm seeing you come into that, and with all of this bright energy, this brightness finally coming in, perhaps through all these challenges that you've faced in the past. Right? So that's the first message that's come in from our deck, that we have new beginnings on hand. Second one up is energy, and we'll talk about it. We've got the fire spirit. Fire spirit, and it talks about energy. And to me, this is already feeling like, if you've been feeling like out of energy, you've been feeling like, I've been in a lull, I don't know how to get moving, I don't know how to do, I don't know how to make things happen. I'm just so out of it. I'm feeling so tired. You're going to get excited with this childlike energy and with this fire spirit coming in. This is wands. Fire is our wands element in tarot, and fire represents a spiritual fire. Fire represents our creativity, our creative energies. So your creative energies are, there's going to be a new beginning of your creative, you're birthing a new, whether it's a new project, whether it's at a new workplace, you may be manifesting a new workplace. Universe may be bringing in a partnership where you're aligned to the right job. You may also be drawing in a partner, a love partner to you. Okay. And I feel like you're really, above all, you're going to be so excited. And I'm feeling like they're showing this person, and it doesn't matter if it's a male or female, they're showing like she has her hands up like this. So I'm sensing a sense of balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. So yesterday when I was in the park and I was doing, working on my coaching program, I was drawn to creating that little, if you guys have not seen that on my community tab, I posted something with the masculine energy and the feminine energy. I have about 4 or 5 that I've created. I'm in the process of creating. if you are really following my channel, if you've been following a lot of the guidance that I have been putting forth and not just predictive, if you have been doing it, almost as if you're getting the mentoring with me offline like this, then I would recommend that you follow that I give you a scaling, which I posted on the community tab. So it was just from yesterday's post, so it's not that long ago. You can download it, you can have a look at it. I really, because I'm feeling, because that's what I was, when I was visualizing, I was feeling masculine energy and feminine energy. When those are in balance, you can harmonize and you can begin new. And we'll talk about the ones and zeros, okay? So we'll talk about that. Overall message for the people, angels, for the 1010 portal. Thank you. I mean, I love it. You guys can see that Archana was not shuffling off camera. Let me take a sip of my aromatic tea and keep you guys waiting for a second. You know, we got to build up that energy. Delicious tea with honey. Because we got new beginnings again. New beginnings. And it says here, Archangel Metatron. And we're seeing here the Merkaba. And I have my Merkaba here for all of you to see. Okay, so there it is. So Archangel Metatron is at a DNA cellular level. So with this energy, with an increase in energy, with a shift in a vibration, that's what I'm picking up, with a shift in vibration, you are going to be coming in a place of magnetism. You are not going to be in a place of chasing energy anymore. Okay, so let me bring that because I'm getting a download here right now. Some of you, it will help you to either get a picture, get some image, or get some things in the physicality where you can focus on this sacred geometry symbol. If you're not able to see it right now, it's like a flower of life. Somebody just remind me at the end of this video to post like a picture. I'll put it on my community tab and I'll link it to this. But it would be helpful to have it in a place of meditation. And if you haven't started a meditation practice, I will repeat it. We must begin, even if it is something as 5 minutes or 10 minutes, because you want to connect in with your inner self. Okay. So I do feel that there is a big change happening, and all the shift is taking place from inside out. Inside out. We try to change from the outside in. Outside, the macrocosm is meant to give us the data points of what is happening. This is what this relationship is taking place. Why are these people treating me badly at my job? Why are people not respecting me? Why is this love? There is betrayal. Why am I getting triggered? All those. Think of yourself as, this is giving me the data point. Okay, you've got to take all the data points and take it inward and make it into information. And that's what the feminine energy is. You reflect and you go deeper. So I feel like a lot of you have been on the healing journey. When I'm seeing the names, I know I've worked with so many of you, right? So this is heralding. You are calling in this positive change, and not just calling in from the mind, inside out. Positive change will not have, if positive change were a thing, it has no excuse not to come to you. Let me put it this way. That's how you are. You're magnetizing it to you. You're not running behind a positive change because you understood from the outside in your own way, not in the words that I'm telling you, and you've figured some things out. So universe is confirming this 1010 is bringing in a new beginning. This will be awesome for the second part, the reading. Okay? I love it. Thank you. One from the archetypes, angels. What is this 1010 portal bringing for the people? What is it that they're needing to know? I'm feeling this. Let's see. We have the energy of the Damsel, and it says here, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself And the shadow attributes of that are waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. Okay? So, first, I want to talk about the shadow. Okay. All of us have gone through these shadows. So, all of us experience the light and the shadow attributes of the many, many archetypal energies that are there. Okay. So, this is not just about men and women, even though it talks about waiting for a knight, because there is this thing about waiting for a knight in shining armor. When is the knight going to, I'm going to be waiting here in the tower, waiting for someone to rescue me. We've seen that in a lot of the Disney movies. That's in this particular part of the 1010, it's talking about, it's a shadow aspect of where you're not taking charge yourself, okay? Understanding the nature of healthy romance. So romancing of the self, buying flowers for yourself, or setting up a nice meal, or, wearing beautiful clothes, not there to attract attention from another person, but because it makes you feel so good, right? Thank you, Prashansa. Welcome. So it is not waiting for someone else to provide what you desire, what you need. Okay, so I'm feeling that you're understanding where I'm coming from, and I do feel that with this 1010 portal, there's going to be a lot more focus on not just how you look from a frivolous place, but from a deeply loving place. And if that's not been the case, then that's a message that's coming in. Understand and be healthy in terms of romance. Romance yourself. Do good things, and it will inspire you. Okay, it will inspire you to new things. And with the inspiration and fire element coming in, I'm really feeling that the wait period for someone to come in is over. Will someone come in? I don't know. We'll see. But that's not the key purpose of the reading. Is someone coming in for me? And I'm also seeing the mirror over here. In this particular deck, they're showing a mirror. And this mirror is not like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of us all. But you're looking in the mirror and looking at all the aspects that perhaps you judge yourself by other people's standards. You're going to look at that mirror and you're going to say, I love you. You're amazing. And loving on yourself, when you are coming from that place of self-love, you are in a very, very attractive energy. All right? More on it later. I'll take one more message from here, angels, before we go into tarot. Messages for the people for the 1010 portal. What is it that they're needing to know and hear at this time? Yes, so lovely. I think I know that what the angels want me to focus on, and it talks about the root chakra. Root chakra is our stability, our safety, our place in the world. Let's put it this way. Root chakra is our place in the world. Worldly things, material things, the home, the car, the job, the physical body, relationships later. So it's all related with food, water, shelter, safety. What is it that I need to have feel safe? That's our root chakra. Okay, root chakra is red color and it sits at the base of the spine. Okay, now we won't get into a whole chakra class right now. That's for another time. But I do want to highlight why this has come up right now. Remember, we're doing 1010, which is 1010. The first energy up was 1010. New beginnings heralds number 1, root chakra number 1. Now, 1 is the magician in tarot. 1 represents you, the self. Okay, whether you're looking at astrology, the first house, you're looking at our numerology, you're looking at tarot, everything is Ace of Cups, 1, right? Your Ace of Wands, the first fire element. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, all these are 1s. Okay, all these are, that's why it talks about new beginnings. Now, when we're talking about the magician as the number one, it's not zero. Okay, magician is a masculine energy. Individuality, we have all come from one divine source. Into this physical body has arrived Archana. Okay, soul, incarnated soul, right here in the physical body. This is the body I got with these thoughts. This is my architecture. We'll put it in that. This is my structure, the physical structure with the thoughts, the emotions, and things that I'm here to experience through this physicality. So rejecting the physical body is wrong because we wouldn't be here on earth. And when we talk about transcending from the physical body, that is important too. And I'll bring those two part in balance. How does it relate to the 1010 that you're seeing? The 1010 one starts about is you were given certain thoughts, certain ideas, certain beliefs, and certain ways of expression, your quirkinesses, the weirdnesses that you think that you are or are, was meant to be. There's no anomaly that was created when God created you, right? So no two people are alike. So if I am given the same information and I'm disseminating this information, all of you are going to take in and merge it in your own way, your individuality. Okay, so you are not meant to be cloned. Okay, you're not meant to be cloned. You're here to experience it through your individuality. So one represents, what do I stand for? It stands for courage. It stands for perseverance. It stands for leadership. It stands for, that's the energy of one. That's why you're seeing the one. Okay, so the ones are about that leadership, and the zero is the God source, like the fool's energy. Everything resides in that egg, in that center, in that whole, right? And through this infinite possibilities, okay, which generally, and that's a specific reason I'm wearing the black today, it also makes me look thin. Anyway, that was a side joke. But seriously, the nothing, the universe, right? It's through that black nothingness that lots can come out. Infinite potential and infinite possibilities. All right? So that's why it is the 1010 portal. Like, you will bring about the change. You, as you take your leadership, as you stand in your alignment tall and not like going behind someone. This is me. This is how I am. These are my ideas. And as you do that, through the infinite possibilities, you can extract a new future, a new beginning. And that's what this new beginning talks about. Does it make sense? All right. We'll take some messages from tarot first, from what the angels have on this new beginnings, energy, this root chakra. Wow, we've got it all going. What do the people need to know, angels? What do the people need to know? Well, I mean, I don't think you guys can see the cards, but we'll make do. What do the people need to know? Amazing. Thank you, angels. I love it. One more here under the root chakra. Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right. So what do we have? The first one about the new beginnings, we have the Hierophant, which is the energy of commitment, which is the energy of spiritual understanding. So start to reflect back on your life, on things when energies start to come up and you're feeling like a little bit tight, you're feeling still emotional, you're feeling like, wow, things have not started. You have learned some big spiritual lessons, okay? 5, okay, it's also the energy of change. You might be seeing 5s also. And Hierophant represents our commitments, our spiritual understanding. So there's definitely going to be a new beginning in your spiritual quest. Okay, that's for some. And for others, I'm feeling like you'll be drawn to some people in larger organizations. Okay, some large organizations are looking to you, and I do feel that they are looking to you as a leader, because we have the King of Wands right next to the Hierophant under the energy. Energy and King of Wands, they're exactly the same. A King of Wands is someone who is a leader, is a visionary, and is not afraid. So this King of Wands is someone who started, number one, started from ground, had the vision, fought the battles, inner battles, but continued on, has persevered through courage, through persistence, and through learning every time that this door shut. That person betrayed me. That person backbited me. That person put swords in my back. Those people said that. That door didn't open. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the resources. I had like all of that stuff take place I'm not a privileged person. I didn't have all of that when I was growing up. I did not have money. And yet that person, I'm giving you just an example of someone where I'm picking up insight, is that person has found ways. So this person, the word that comes to me is resourceful. Someone who's very resourceful. So see, it's very easy when you already have $1 million. You can do lots with the $1 million. Now, how much can you make the $100 run? Can you make it run like a $1 million? Meaning, how much can you use the current resources? Can you be creative in finding ways to use the current resources and make things extraordinary, making the ordinary into the extraordinary, seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, finding. Maybe you have to work harder. Maybe you have to go 50 other places to do something where someone who was already privileged or already at a certain place didn't have to do. Maybe you had to work extra hard. And you were like, why do I have to work hard? Why do I have to work harder than others? Why is it that I don't get that right love person? Why is it that people at my workplace don't recognize me and that person didn't do anything and they got it? Stop focusing on others. That was all the stuff we did with the 9s, the 8s, the 7s, etc. You're here at a new beginning. I keep telling you, get future focused. Get future focused. The future is not dependent upon the past. Where you are right now is where you're going to launch to the next place. You can't be like, oh my God, it took me 20 years to do that. Yes, but you're here now. So that's good. You have so much more resilience than someone who already had a platform. When you already have that much of, where there's nepotism or where, you already are born into that, it's easier. You had to go through a challenge because now you have learned now where you're going to be. I do see someone seeing you. I think we can trust them with that. We can trust them with this. We can give them that big project. No, they don't have that much experience. No, they have a lot more than what others have. It may not be exactly in this industry. So I am seeing someone look at you. Someone, and this could be company, this could be even if you have your own business and entrepreneurship, this could be someone who is wanting to partner up with you. Okay, could be a big client coming in. Okay, I do see that with the 1010 portal. Okay, Damsel, and we got the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess is the divine feminine energy. It's the energy of mystery. It's the energy of the unseen realm. And the unseen realm is all tapping into the energy of zero. Okay, I don't know. I've never done this. They're putting me in a new product line. They're putting me in a new division. I am quitting this job. Maybe I'm switching careers. Maybe, I'm from stay-at-home mom, I'm going to be, launching my own stuff. This is just so much. This is brand new. It's unseen. Does unseen? Yes, of course it will have its own challenges. But the moment you put faith, remember the 1010 is about your soul's calling. The moment you put faith in what you believe in, this is what I'm being called to. Yes, I see the challenge, but yet I feel like doing this. This is what I'm really called to. Universe will support you. So with that, so you've got to pierce through, and I've talked about it in my Divine Feminine reading, that you've got to pierce through the fear portal. The fear portal you can only pierce through with trust, with confidence. Trust, confidence. Those are the key words. So I do see you absolutely releasing and letting go. That's important. Okay. And the root chakra, we got the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles speaks about is improving your skill set, sharpening your skill sets, continuing to build upon what you already have, because the 8 will lead to a 9, will lead to a 10. So if you are already on your purpose, on your path, and you're feeling like, I don't know if things are going in the right way, go meditate. You're going to know. You're going to absolutely know. Okay, you are on the right path. And I do see with the coins coming in under the root chakra, I am seeing that steady, slow and steady definitely is going to get you to a long-term, strong place. So don't worry if things have not fully materialized the way you had hoped and wanted to. Rushing into the victory is never important. Saturn helps us to understand some very big lessons that once you learn those lessons and you work from that place, once you come from that place, whatever you receive is going to be of the highest. Okay, you are strong. Again, I'm seeing 8 with the number 8. You may also be seeing the numbers 8. How amazing is that? We got the devil with the Hierophant. I think I got that in one of the readings I did. And we got the World card. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Me loving this. Thank you, angels. I won't need any more clarity on this. So I love it. Hierophant to the devil energy. Hierophant to the devil energy really speaks of is two ends of the spectrum. One is about spiritual understanding. One is about fear. The devil simply is a wonderful energy. Never to be afraid of. Never to be afraid of this energy. Okay, we keep looking at, oh my God, it sets as a temptation. So do you have it in you to overcome temptation? Okay. And if you didn't get around to overcoming temptation, don't beat yourself up, because that is locking you in that vibration, that you're going to get another opportunity to overcome that. Second, okay, there was this big opportunity that came to you for work and you got a little bit afraid, you weren't sure, you doubted yourself, and it passed you by. So that simply is, so anytime the devil energy or something of a fear comes up, and this is something new I started to do. I've learned this, so I'm sharing something that I've learned myself in a beautiful course, and it is simply to be playful about it, to be light about it. And I just have generally a tendency, used to in the past, to get serious about, oh my God, if I don't get this now, when will it happen? And I get into this, all of this. I really get into this trap mode, okay? All this mental energy, and anyway, I have a lot of fire, so fire and air will just explode things out of control, and which has happened with me, and which is fine, which is part of my learning, right? So what I've learned is to start to be playful about it. Yay! I'm getting a little bit fearful about it, but I do know this is my speaking opportunity. I've been waiting for this, and these people invited me, and they're going to be like 200 of these big people up there, and I want to make a good impression, but I'm so nervous. I don't know if I want to do it. You know what? I'm not ready. Look at all the other people who are going to be speaking. This people has a book. This person has this, and I'm going to be on the stage with all these people. So rather than looking at it in a way like, oh my God, those guys or those people are better than me. Yes, sweetheart, playful is the right word. Shells, playful is the right word. You got to say, hey, I'm on the same platform as that. Wow, fear. So feel it, feel the fear. Yes, absolutely. You're going to feel the fear. I don't have to tell you to feel the fear. You will feel it. Now, what do you do when the fear comes up? Get back into your heart space. We leave all of that alone. You're not making an instant decision. Come back into your heart space. Start breathing from the heart. Something I've learned, right? And for those of you who are my clients know that I work with that, right? And then ground yourself. Connect with the earth. Connect with the source. And when you are absolutely in your pillar of light, you're in your pillar of light. Many of you have done the pillar of light with me, right? So when you are in that energy, you start to ask yourself in your heart, because that's the soul. Soul's guiding you. Should we do this? Is this the right thing? And if the big answer is yes, then go for it. Because your heart knows that you're ready now. No matter what it is, you have all the tools. Okay? Whatever you need, you have the tools to go through this. Okay? And I need to pack my bag when I'm going to go through the fear portal. Okay? And if the answer is no, not yet, don't worry and don't judge yourself. See, what happens is when we are unable to let go of, let's say, a toxic relationship, or we're unable to let go of a toxic workplace or something else, there are people who are judging you. You should do this. Why have you not done it? What's wrong with you? And if your body is going in a state of shock when you're thinking of that stress, then your body's not ready yet. You're not ready yet. And that's okay. Your soul will present a new opportunity, a new time, and a new flavor for you to go and pierce through that. So be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself in when you are able to go through the fear and you're unable to go to the fear. So being playful and saying, yay, opportunity for growth, ooh, tingles, wow, how can I do it? That's the playful approach. So when this is being, I'm getting a clarity with devil or the Hierophant, the choice is going to be yours. Okay, and you're going to be choosing new beginnings. Okay, you may not choose the biggest new beginnings, and that's completely okay. Does it mean you'll never have a new beginning again? Of course you will. Okay, energy, I love it. We got the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands. I told you someone is definitely looking at you. Okay, they're definitely thinking about how fired up you are, how amazing you are on the things you do. This may be absolutely somebody who is not on your radar. And this is also speaking of energy is, remember we talked about the air element and the fire element. Air is about mindset. So with this 1010 portal, you can definitely expect to have more ideas and you'll be more grounded in your speech, and you'll be more aware of the words you're putting into the universe. You'll realize it. You probably felt a lot before, meaning we don't realize that these words, when I'm angry or when I'm like, or, just the smallest things, but those are energy that we're emitting out into the universe. I do feel that that's what the angels are saying here. And as you let go, there's a world card. World card speaks of completions. World card speaks of closing out a cycle. This person is moving through that cycle, right? You're doing the zero. So you are moving into a new beginning. That's what the angels are saying. You've learned many lessons, okay? You've gone through some challenging lessons. I'm seeing vibrancy on this person's dress. This speaks of is all our chakras. Your energy is vibrating. Remember, we talked about the energy here. I love that. And I talked about the root chakra. We talked about, coming into power. The queen, the 8 will lead to 9, will lead to 10. Look at how we got the clarity. With the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is speaking of you continue to build upon this red energy, flower of life, okay? Stimulating your passion, supporting your sense of security, okay? What is it that brings me security? That's a message that's coming in. What is it that you need to feel secure, okay? Identify that in this 1010 portal. Begin to think about what is it that brings me stability? What is it that I need? I'd feel good. Okay, I'm able to take these vacations. I have this decent home. I have things where, my family's taken care of, and et cetera, whatever. Each one of us has a different view on that. All right. So I am seeing with the Queen of Pentacles coming in that, again, I'm feeling definitely that there's someone in your field who is watching you. And I do feel that there's some sort of a partnership that is going to be opening up. Initially, I had planned to do more messages coming in from here, but I feel complete with these. We don't need any more on this. So are you guys ready for the next stage of our reading? Are you ready for the next stage of our reading? I'm going to be using these decks. These were already prepared. Yes. I have a little bit of a delay on that. Yes. We're getting into it. Oh, I don't need to read it. It's already there. New beginnings. In case Archana forgets. Oh, what was the reading going to be about? What are these new beginnings, angels? Yes, when I'm not doing the live, you don't have to see me shuffle. Now we just got to go through it. And that's a fun part. Your energy is being infused every time I shuffle and you are watching. Yes, this is the deck. And this. Awesome. What are these new beginnings for the people who are tuning in and those who had set the intention to be part of the live or on the replay? What are these new beginnings? If we can know more, angels. What are these new beginnings? What are these new beginnings, angels? These were shuffled, but I'm shuffling on camera to get your energy here. Wow. Atlantis is strong today. What are the new beginnings for the people, angels? What are the new beginnings for the people? Pisces. Intimacy, intuition. Yes, we saw the intuition. What are these new beginnings for the people? What is this 1010 bringing in? We have new beginnings put all over our reading. Excited. Let's start. Thank you. I kind of knew that would come. New beginnings. There's going to be a, you're definitely this cycle, time to talk. Time to talk. Welcome to my world. Oh, but let me give you a little joke first. Okay, so it always used to be that when I was in high school and the people, not the girls, the boys would always say, "Oh my God, Miss Chatty Archie." They would call me Archie or Arch. Is always talking. And then it's just like, oh my God, so many stories. And as I switched into spirituality and I said, wow, I mean, I had to kind of channel my speaking from gossiping to getting angry to all of that. All this time, I already knew. So anytime I go to a reader or anytime I go to like someone who's an astrologer, like I'm talking about years back, they'll say, you know, your life path involves, you'll be communicating, there's something, you'll be, you know, Mercury is really big and big and big. And then every time I see the communication card, I'm like, yes, I am cleansing my throat chakra, angels. I'm going to get better and better at communicating. So anyway, yeah. So what's coming up is communication is going to be really big for you guys in the 1010. And self-expression, which goes hand in hand with the energy of one, which is about manifesting, conscious manifesting. So the magician is a conscious manifester. The high priestess, which is number 2, goes inward. Remember, conscious manifester is what is it given my mind, given my spiritual energy, given my practical skills, and given my emotional energy. How can I conjure up different elements to bring forth what I desire? What type of a mindset do I need? Do I need to be speaking out mantras? Do I need to be setting up a vision board? Okay. What are the type of relationships that I need to be in? Okay. What are my current relationships showing to me? How can I infuse more love? How can I take more aligned action? Do I need to meditate a lot more? Right? So, welcome, dears. So the key becomes the magician is a conscious creator. Okay? Uses consciously, uses all the elements to create and experience a reality. Okay, so remember, conscious creation. So over here, the 1010 portal is definitely going to highlight your expression in whatever form that may be. You may be an artist, you may be a massage therapist, okay? You may be a project manager, a project leader, okay? You may be someone who is a homemaker. Okay, so whether it is in talking in families or you're at a group gathering, it doesn't have to be just work. So take it how it resonates in different aspects of your life. Your self-expression on who you are, how you set out the food, how you are going to decorate the home, how you're going to create things that are valued to you, not valued by other people. Some people value some things more. Right? So I do feel that's going to be highlighted. Second, this portal is opening up, and what you're going to experience in this new cycle is going to be more of connections, because we're seeing communication and connections here. So you'll have more heartfelt connections, and I'll see that with tarot. Okay, there's going to be a lot more sharing, which means if initially it was only you giving, it'll be time to receive. So there's a giving. That's what sharing is. I'm sharing of my gift, and there is an energy exchange that's taking place. Does it make sense? So I do feel that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful exchange that's opening up for you in this 1010. And with this, today I remember the word. It's called the lotus. I forgot in the Divine Feminine reading what this thing was. It was a lotus. So with the lotus showing up there, it's showing a lot of divine wisdom, right? You have learned a lot and you are connected to the divine. So now your talk, your speech is very divinely guided. It's not coming from the lower ego mind. What do we have? We have the sword of light. Oh, wow. What are you going to experience in new beginnings is going to be with, this feels like an ace of swords. I'll read what it says here. It definitely speaks of, before I read anything, this looks like Archangel Michael's sword, ace of swords coming in. We got the new beginnings. It's definitely with the air mindset, a shift in the mindset, the way you talk, the way you express, the way you do things at work, at home, in relationships, in your own self, about yourself. I covered all aspects, right? So there's definitely a brand new truth coming to you, enlightenment coming to you about who you are, about your own abilities, about what you believed you were worthy of. So I'm seeing that rise with that yellow. It's a rise in your self-worth and the rise in your own divinity. Okay, in rise in your own divinity, meaning recognition of it. You already are divine. But when we look at the mirror, we say, oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, you can't do this. Oh my God, I didn't finish all the tasks. Look at all these things that people have said. You're just absolutely, I see someone absolutely like, it's fine. They can do whatever, they can say whatever. You're not angry. You understand whatever purpose they're coming from. You are standing in your knowing. You know who you are. I know who I am. I know what my worth is. So you're not allowing, I'm sensing someone having this protective shield, not out of fear. It's just because your aura is strong. That's what I'm picking up. A strong aura. When your aura is very strong, it becomes impenetrable. Oh, not getting the word right. It cannot be penetrated. Let's put it this way. It cannot be penetrated by lower energies. Okay. Only higher vibration energies can come through. So let's see what it says here. It talks about divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. With energy, and this is falling right under this. So breakthrough energy. I told you that's what I was picking up just looking at the sword, and everything kind of like boom, clear, boom, clear. That's what I'm picking up. So I do feel this 1010 portal, your angels are going to come through. Okay, your inner self, your angels, your guides, higher self is coming in to absolutely cut some cords out. Some relationships will end. Some jobs will end. This is not showing like an ending of a painful ending, but it's like you're suddenly going to feel like people who were, I'm feeling like hooks. Like if you've been feeling drained, so don't think about like, oh my God, people are draining my energy. When you're on my channel, you've been working with me for a while. I don't pay attention to that. Why you want to pay attention to the low vibing people like somebody's taking you down? I always say, my God is greater. My God, meaning the God within me. My connection to source is greater than, let's say, the devil energy. I will rise out of that. So that's what I am feeling here. So focus on your light. Focus on what you're bringing. Focus on high vibe. Okay? So those cords are going to be cut for you. Okay? That's for sure. That's for sure. Those who are not in resonance with you, okay, are going to be completely falling off because you guys are not on the same balance. You guys are not on the same page. And that's completely okay. You're not going to be whining about it anymore. I've done all of that. So when I'm saying you guys are not going to, we've all done it. We're all humans. Why will we not? When we're feeling sad, we're feeling lonely, we're feeling depressed, we're feeling like we're not manifesting money, we're feeling like etc., etc. Now it's all just falling away. You're just absolutely coming in from a place of power. When you come in from a place of power, you have activated the energy of number one. When you've activated the energy of number one, and I'm looking at this portal in front of me as a 0, now I see I wish to experience ease. I wish to experience abundance. I wish to experience relationships where there is a flow. I wish to experience ease in my life. I wish to experience greater freedom in A, B, and C areas. So I see you, conscious manifester. Remember the words, conscious manifester. You are consciously manifesting what you wish to experience. And then you will let go, that's the divine feminine energy, and allow for it to come in its own pace. You simply must come from a place of your aligned truth. That's what this represents. That's what the new beginning is going to be. What is this new beginning? What is this new beginning, angels? Divine essence from my Atlantis deck. It talks about in Golden Atlantis, the people lived in their essence. In other words, with the joyful innocence of a child. We've talked about this. They expressed themselves honestly, as does an infant, without pretension or camouflage, for they were free of ego and personal desire. Purity of thought and intention enabled them to maintain a highly evolved state, with the result that the people literally glowed up with happiness and their auras shone clear and bright. Have I not just said that? I mean, I just literally said something similar, that your aura is something that I was picking up that's bright and clear. Okay, you're now going to be, this is all in alignment. They're all one. Actually, this is all just one energy, all three of them. It's really talking about communicating from that place of innocence. Remember, I talked about innocence? Like that's something, well, I may not have said the word innocence. I said the word playful and childlike. So when you're in a childlike, you're not judging, not coming from a judgy place. You're not judging yourself. You're not judging another. You're not judging anything. You just want to do your own things. You just want to have fun with the Play-Doh. You just want to go down the slides. You just want to create something with the Legos. You want to create something with the paint, whatever the thing may be, right? So being true to yourself, that's what it is. That energy is being true to yourself. The awakening to the innocence. All those painful, those wounds, those scars, betrayals, anger, hate from other people have all made you the person you are. And you're ready to speak again. You're ready to trust again. And that's an innocent stage. That is the stage of the fool. The 0 represents the fool that I trust. You know, I'll take the leap of faith. So this feels like a leap of faith. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Baby Mike needs to go here. New beginnings, angels. I'm changing my plan of not doing 3 because all 3 are the same message. What is this new beginnings? Can we know a little bit more, please, about this new beginning, angels? 1. What is this new beginning, angels? What is this new beginning, angels? Whoa, whoa, not all. What is this new beginning, angels? What is this new beginning? What is this new beginning, angels? Okay, thank you. Let's have a look at the first set of messages we got. The new beginning. Sorry, you can't see the cards so well because of the lighting outside. That's the thing with lives till I get my own studio. You finished a big cycle of the number 9 with the hermit, inner work. We've talked about that, right? So I do see you one more time as this new beginning is coming. You're really looking at what brings you independence. We've got 2 9s here. Okay. We got 2 9s here. Okay. 9 9. So some of you are just wrapping up the cycle with this 10 10 energy. You're wrapping up the cycles of the 9. You're wrapping up the cycles of self-fulfillment, standing in my own power, loving on myself, whether it is love, whether it is money, whether it is doing the things, and remembering that as the King of Wands energy that had showed up there, which talked about taking charge of your vision and creating out of a confinement, out of this confinement or this restriction, how much can I grow? Resourcefulness. So you are definitely looking at how resourceful you have been, okay, in whatever area that may be, okay? Money, finances, I don't want to keep repeating that, in any area. So you've been resourceful. You're looking at your own resourcefulness. You're also looking at how much you have grown spiritually. What are some of the quote-unquote so-called pathways that you've taken which you consider as mistakes, but you grew out of them. You grew more in wisdom, okay? For me, the example always is that and I'll say it, and I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to be a big girl today. I used to be a lot more naive, is the word that the world says. You're so naive. You're so trusting. You just trust everybody who comes your way. And my trust has been broken many, many times. And it just is one of the hardest for me, is to understand how is it that somebody was saying that, but they really didn't mean that. I mean, because I'm generally not like that. So it's just hard for me to understand and see that human beings could be like that. So it made me over the years resentful, angry, bitter, untrusting, right? So that girl was almost as if kind of pushed underneath that, no, it's just hard for me to be vulnerable, to be, open, and to be able to talk about it. And you guys have seen me on my channel. The only reason this channel is kind of growing is because I'm opening up the way I am, exactly as I am, truthful and honest, and to be really to be honest with you. Now, when I look back, I would cry so much on how much I trusted so many people and how could they betray me like this. So that's my personal life lesson, right? Betrayal and rejection are two key. More than betrayal, it's rejection. Rejection is something that I have worked very, very much. It keeps coming up. There are different layers to rejection. But I realize that everything boils down to rejection, and then it comes down to, linked with that is self-worth. Like, I must not feel worthy, whether it's in love, whether it's reciprocal energy in family, whether it's reciprocal energy in friends. Yeah, of course, my friends love me, but you know what I mean, right? So the things where I felt like, maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe people leave me because I have all these flaws. Maybe that work just didn't promote me, even though I know it deep in my heart that I'm meant to be a leader. I'm meant to be a CEO. I'm meant to be that. I know it. Yet, maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I don't have the right credentials. Maybe I don't have that. I'm being honest. These are not the thoughts that you hear. You see the strong version of me, right? You see the strong version of me. That's not the only version. There's a human version, which is very fearful of going through the fear portal, of leaving the past behind. Very fearful. Big hoarder. Why do I want to hold on to things? It's just hard. And it's just hard. And I didn't know if I'd be able to do the reading today, because I don't know what key was unlocked within me for the 3 days. All I've been doing is purging and throwing stuff out from the home, deep cleaning. My body used to ache. That's how much it was. Hold on. Something wanted to fly out. Yes, 9 of Pentacles twice again. So this is helping you to build your 9 of Pentacles speaks of is independence. Can I trust my heart again? And the answer is yes. I will not hold on to the grudges of the past. At least I'll try not to. And that's the intention. That was a wonderful learning lesson. Hard, difficult, but a lesson nonetheless. Does it mean should I harden myself and see the world? For years I saw the world only through the eyes of people in power are bad, people with money are not good, people who are quote unquote on social media with that, they don't do anything, and then they have all these things. So all these judgments. And I was just like, so hard-lined in my thinking, that this is the right value system and only these right value systems will go. Super hard-lined, okay? Super hard-lined. So that's not my life path, right? God, my higher self, my soul had another plan. So it would activate things that I needed to clear out, to soften, to not have an aggressive masculine, a wounded masculine energy, or not have this hardline approach to things, and to allow and be malleable, to allow the world to be as is. The longest time I wanted to change the world. I wanted to change the world. I want to be the change bringer in the world, revolutionize the world, the dreams of revolutionizing the world. I was attracted to all those movies and people who brought in these big changes, these revolutions through wars. And I'm not a proponent of war, but somehow it felt like war was needed. So there was a lot of healing that had to occur. And I'm bringing that forth that it had really hardened my heart to the feminine energy of someone who's soft and receiving, and I would be judgy towards people who are just like, are they not doing anything? Is that all they're going to do? So I would find myself, who's struggling, me or them? It's me. I am struggling. I am the one who's struggling. I am the one who is in hurt. So quote unquote, I was forced to switch up my thinking. That was where the consciousness expansion was taking place. So where I'm coming with this is, with this 9s, before this 10-10 is completely opening up for you guys, it's showing that for some of you are still amalgamating and putting those lessons together. Like, you're getting your book together. Physical book could be, but the book of your life on what this has meant and how do you want to proceed forward. So I do want to proceed forward with a loving universe. I do want to experience from the 0. Archana wants to experience love, connections, sharing. Trust that love is here, for love resides in my heart, and I will experience that in my external. And when someone comes in from a non-loving place, I must allow for them their divine experience, that they're coming from the place of shadow. They are light, they just don't see that yet. Okay? And each one of us are in different stages. So it's no longer mental. Where mentally I knew this 10 years ago. Oh, of course, I read all of this. Of course I knew it. But it didn't trickle into the heart till in the recent times. Will I be naive and be completely trusting? A little bit of a change on that. I trust the universe. But for people, they will need to earn my trust. Not everybody is going to be coming into my inner circle. That was a learning through all of these. Do I want to be hardened to love? Do I want to be hardened to connection? No. I will not be a whole person if I shut my softer, gentler, trusting side down because of challenges and difficulties that I've experienced in my life. So that is a choice that I'm making. One brings you that choice point. Okay. So I feel that that's what the new cycle is bringing, is to finally take a higher approach and also to take some time inward to look at what brings you fulfillment and happiness. Okay. So you are, there's going to be a breakthrough energy with the 9 of Pentacles. I do see independence coming in, okay, after a period of contemplation. And it's going to be something sudden because we got the Tower card. This felt like, remember I talked about the Tower energy at the beginning? This felt like the Tower card at the beginning. With the Ace of Swords coming in, I feel like there's going to be some sudden insight that comes in. Insight, I also feel there's going to be a sudden movement. There's communication with the Ace of Swords I'm picking up. This is falling right with the Tower energy. It's going to be something sudden. I'm hearing a switch up in your life is going to take place. And with the Three of Pentacles, what I'm seeing over here is someone wants to build with you, rebuild with you. Someone sees you as someone they can work with. I do see. I'm seeing, and that Hermit right now also represents someone whom you can't see, but they see you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this person is sitting on a high mountain, and they're looking at this woman who's there on earth, and she's doing her thing, but this person's watching them. And I feel like this energy is coming in, and there's a building and a rebuilding taking place. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So the new beginning is definitely going to bring you to a place of completion, karmic completion, and also a new cycle, right? With the zeros, we really talked about it. We really talked about it. And I see you coming on top, victorious, okay? Victorious. And, you've really fought this battle with the Five of Wands. You've really fought this battle to swim up to light, and this was clarified with the Ace of Swords. With that same Ace of Swords, I told you I saw this as an Ace of Swords. So this new beginning is definitely bringing in a breakthrough in an idea, a project, a product line, something that is going to bring in, we saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier, that's going to bring you long-term stability. Okay, definitely. And this is definitely related with an idea that's going to bring in material security. That's what I'm picking up. And we have the energy of Mars. Okay. Mars. This is Mars. Mars is masculine energy. Before I read it, fire. We got fire spirit as the first one. For those who are joining in late right now, we had the fire spirit, and the first energy up was new beginnings. Okay. And I talked about, the whole reading was all about conscious creation, moving forward and defending the self. Moving forward, defending the self. Defending the self is our masculine energy. Is your masculine energy going to start as say, no, thank you. This is a boundary. This is not acceptable, whether you're in your work, in your home, in other areas. This is definitely a active movement cycle, which is very clear with all the ones showing up here with the root chakra here. You are coming to a place of self-determination, self-acceptance, movement with understanding your own gifts, understanding to a large degree, not some degree, to a large degree who you are, and that will keep changing and evolving over time. Okay. I love it. I love that there is going to be a Mars energy of a moving forward, and with the energy where this new cycle is definitely going to bring in action. And what do we have? We have, okay, and you may also be seeing the numbers 3, because I had seen the 3 here, and we saw these 9s. I won't get into the math, which is 3 times 3, right? 3s. And we're getting the third house. The third house is about early learning, childhood, relations, the rational mind, and communication. What was this energy? First one that came up? Communication. What is happening? The question is, what's happening in the 10-10? What's happening in the 10-10? What are you going to experience? Talk. Let's talk, baby. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Expression, writing, art, podcasting, starting a YouTube channel. If some of you've got your things, if YouTube's the place, then go for it. Okay. I'm happy to help people. I'm not a YouTube expert at all. I barely make it. But yeah, I mean, there are many how-tos, many people, amazing people online. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, which is about technology, which is about connection here. And I'm constantly getting this, and I thought it was because I'm getting under the weather a little bit. But communication, I just realized that's what angels are saying. Tell them that this emotional healing that you've been going through, this purging, these sadness, these tears, these things not working out, because those were the wrong doors, darlings and dears and my masculines here. Those were not the right doors for you. The door's opening now, okay? Now you're coming more into the logical mind. So for some of you, what I'm picking up, do check out that little what is that thing called? I did a post, let's just call it a post, that I posted on my channel about the masculine and feminine energies, and I'll do 3 more. So look at that, do that thing for yourself, what I've explained over there, and perhaps you have to see, maybe you've been in the feminine energy and now it's time to take charge. It's time to take charge, to be more disciplined, to be more rational, to be more logical, and not be driven by emotions. Okay, so if this has come up, and to me this is feeling like now your mind and your communication is going to be more in terms of balanced, but you need to be a little bit more logical. That's what I'm picking up. That's what this 1010 portal is opening up for you. Pluto, not surprised. Pluto is a transformation. And I was seeing a lot of butterflies with the communication. The way you talk, the way you communicate, the way you're going to come across, you're going to be a whole different person. People are not going to recognize you. Yeah, people are not going to recognize you. Who are you? Who is this new person? Okay? The way you talk, the way you are, the way you express yourself is all going to change. And Pluto is an energy where it's very deep. Okay, and the ruling planet is actually Mars. So you've gone deep, and I'm seeing skulls here. So there's been a lot of endings. There've been a lot of painful things that have taken place, but you are, and this is falling right under the new beginnings. Thank you, angels, for pointing that out, that there's going to be a new beginning where you felt like dead doors, closed doors, things not working out. Those were things of the past. Our first energy was a bright yellow. And I personally, when I did the reading for myself, I like to just kind of tap in to see what questions I'll be asking. And this is my cue to end it. And I got the solar plexus, which is giving the same yellow vibes here for my own personal self. We got fire again. Okay, I'm repeating myself. We got the fire energy here. Right? So we have fire here. What is being activated in the new cycle? We already got that at the beginning. Confidence, optimism, bravery, passion. Okay, these are a lot of fire, Mars. Okay, all this is really activating your masculine energies, whether you're a male or female. Your masculine energy of healthy boundaries, your masculine energy that is directive, that is action oriented, that is goal oriented, your masculine energy that is logical, okay, that is purpose driven. A healthy masculine energy is purpose driven, is driven by purpose, okay, is logical, is not sensing, but in this case, that is what is being activated. So to bring the two aspects in balance, you have learned some emotional lessons. You have learned, you have been in the, what we call in the fractal, you have experienced these lower vibrations, okay? You have colluded and communed with these energies. You know exactly what those energies are, of all those lower energies. And now you, the masculine energy is pulling you up so you can come into the center point, so you can experience more happiness, greater. So you're moving in this new cycle with joy, with enthusiasm. Fire is a lot of passion. Okay, confidence. So if you've been underconfident about your things, oh, that's going to be a thing of the past. With all this is ridden with all lower chakra. All these colors over here are lower chakra colors. Okay, red, orange, and yellow. Okay, root, sacral, and our solar plexus, Manipur chakra. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Those are our materializing chakras. Okay, all the upper chakras, what you're going to communicate is communion with God. Okay, through the heart portal. But to experience, we can have these amazing ideas and they would be completely lost. And you know that until you are present here in this world, in this reality, through this physicality, through this is Archana, this is Archana's learning. These are my pearls of wisdom that I have learned and gained, and these are like my, on my lapel, these are my stars. These are the things. These are not scars, these are stars. Yes, these are not scars, these are stars. These are the places where I am glowing the most, okay? So I am perfect in my imperfections. That's what I am seeing up here. Fire communication. One bottom line. This new beginning is going to bring in energy, is going to bring in passion, is going to bring in honest communication, is going to bring in clear-cut logic mind, awakening of the masculine energy, male or female, which has been dormant or which has been kind of wounded. Now it's coming to a place of a healthy, and you need that to bring about a change. Okay, if let's say the houses, they're under fires or things have taken place and you got to rebuild, it requires a lot of time and energy. And perhaps that's why I was pushed to cleaning. And I literally thought my body's going to break down with all that cleaning I was doing. I said, what has happened to me? I've not cleaned these areas in, like, I don't know, 8-9 years of my life. And suddenly I'm going there and everything's out there. I think the 1010 was ushering in new energy for me. So I needed to create physical space. Whew, thank you, angels. I'll close out the reading unless someone has some questions with 2 messages from the angels. Final 2 messages. Oh, thank you. Wow. And we have Radha, the soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Okay. I'm really not talking about twin flames and soulmates. Okay. People will get aggravated right now. Because I'm reconsidering all those things that I once believed in. Reconsidering. Is that a 3D matrix or does that really exist? If I'm already whole, okay? I'm kind of playing with that theme. I'll let that one be. So this is really speaking of with the lotus, and for some of you, this is speaking of some of you, it is activating your feminine qualities of receptivity, flow, playfulness. Okay, so there's a part of you that you had kind of hidden, or the innocence. Okay, and for others, it is awakening the healthy masculine energy of action-oriented, of being disciplined, about being driven by focus, focused intentions, by purpose. Right? And I definitely pick up, like, again with this and with Radha, they're showing that she has adorned her physical body with beautiful jewels and some makeup and beautiful jewelry. So perhaps you've not given yourself, some of you have not given yourself permission, and especially if you're women are watching this, to adorn your physical body with, just adorn your physical body, to appreciate the physical body for, I feel it's going to be really important for you because it's going to help you to manifest. And how do I put it in simple words? My daughter's watching me. In simple words, what I mean is that when you begin to honor the physical body, the physical realm, that I'm here, this is the body, I love the body, I'm eating good food, let me put on some things that are representation of the physicality and how I honor the physicality. It's coming from a place of reverence, not from a place of ego. I'm not picking up ego, I'm picking up reverence. So reverence for the self. And you're looking in the mirror, you're adorning yourself not because, oh, I look ugly so I need to put this makeup on. It's beautifying what I already love. So it's like beautifying your space, beautifying your home. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's what it was. So I feel like that part has been lost. Maybe some of you, for the longest time, I just didn't feel like wearing dresses. And then suddenly the next thing I remembered over the last, 4 or 5 years, when I was going into my yin cycle a lot, because I was healing my wounded masculine energy. Okay, so it had moved into aggression, etc. I talked about that. I started to buy a lot more feminine clothes, which I had kind of rejected because I wanted to make it in a man's world. So I wasn't going to be like, feminine. So I realized that I enjoyed when people opened the doors for me, or, I'm wearing pretty clothes, or I'm doing makeup, or I do my hair and I put on jewelry, and I'm not just rushing around. I take my time to walk, not to seduce anybody, but it just felt good to experience that part within me. I feel like that's an important message that's coming in, perhaps for some people that needed to know. Good. Cleaning, right? Yes, yes. I went and gave away so much. Final message over here. We have the daisy, and we got the card of innocence again. It says here purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. If you are attentive, you will see it. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Naya. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. So the final messages are here with the I'm reading. I'm so happy that these things relate to you. For all of you, I cannot tell you if you've met your husband, dear. That's something I can't see. Apologies. But these are the final messages, which talks about purity, innocence, and seeing the joy in the present moment. So as you're awakening your masculine and feminine energies, as you're awakening, oh, there's a message that's coming. Wow, that'll be the final message. Yes. So the message that's coming in is, as you are honing in and tapping into your masculine energies, male or female both, as you're going with this Mars, being directive, being, action-oriented, communicating, also balance that out with your feminine energy. If you're, first let me talk to females and then I'll talk to the men. So women, as you're activating your masculine energy of, drawing healthy boundaries, setting the tone for the day, setting the tone and intention that this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take aligned actions. I'll be logical. I won't let my emotions get the better of me. Let me, get my product line, etc. Things that I want to do aligned from my logic mind. While you're doing that, that's awakening within you very strongly with the 1010. Second is to honor the feminine body. However, you don't have to wear feminine clothes. You can, however it is, to adorn, to respect. So what you're doing is you're giving the physicality, your space, your body, okay, the food you eat, how you are interacting with others on a physical level. You're honoring the physical space. So when you're cleaning, that's what I was doing. I'm like, wow, I'm ushering in new energy. Even though my body was crashing, I'm ushering in new energy. Wow, as I'm clearing this out, I'm more organized. So I was saying, thank you, masculine, to my inner masculine. Thank you, inner masculine, that I'm able to do this. Thank you for helping me be more directed, be more focused, so that I can play more. Once this area is clear, and I know exactly where the things are and I'm not wasting time finding things, it's wonderful. So being gentle and loving is activating that. Now for my men, when you're activating your masculine energy, it can go to the other side of being aggressive and, I must spend in 20 hours out of 24 hours working. No, when we're again talking about with the Radha flame, is taking that softer approach, your feminine energy, my dear men, about understanding what is it that I can do. Let me honor my feelings. Let me honor the feelings of others. It's okay that I'm focused and I want to make things happen, but I must take a little bit of a break from that. That's what I'm feeling is the message that's coming forth with purity, cheerfulness, innocence, and bringing the two parts in balance. So 1010 portal is definitely all about new beginnings, and our reading has shown us this. So that's what we have here. May this manifest in the best way possible for you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my dears. Thank you. I appreciate you all very much. And I look forward to connecting with you and sharing more. So have a wonderful 1010 opening. And also let me announce before my computer completely dies out on me is that 11/11 is next month, and that is our deep portal day of connecting to the self. So I will do a short meditation online. That's what I'm guided to, but it will be short. It'll be 11 o'clock my time. I mean, a little bit before 11 because we want to be in the peak. So I'll probably say like 10:30 to so by 11 we're in the crown chakra receiving it, and then by 11:11 you're connected into your heart. So I'm giving heads up. So in case you want to plan for wherever you are across the world, and if you want to join in live, connect with that 1111 portal, that's wonderful. That's free, of course, because it's going to be live on YouTube. And then I will be doing at least 2 sessions. Those are paid, long Stellar Gateway sessions. So for those who are going to sign up for that, I don't know how much I'm going to. I'm going to pretty much charge what I charge every year. It's not a whole bunch. But those are like, we activate each of the chakras all the way to the stellar gateway, which is our divine blueprint, and then bring in the energy, and then activate the earth star chakra so we can ground it, and awaken into the heart. So it is a full on session. So I like to give it at least 90 minutes, and I'm like, give yourself at least 1 hour, 45 minutes, if not more. So yes, thank you all for being there. If you're interested in it, you can email me and we'll go from there. All right. So let me say namaste and thank you all for being here. Thank you for all your beautiful, beautiful messages, and I will talk to you soon. Take care and bye.